Hey fundraisers, Fundraiser Chad here. This week we're going to talk about donor retention rate calculation. I know, math. Yeah, hold on, it's okay. It's not going to be horrible math. But you know, some of you have databases that automatically calculate your donor retention rate. Another great reason that I love Bloomerang as my go-to fundraising database for most folks. But some of you don't have that, or you know, maybe things are inputted a little differently and it's not really accurate. So we're going to actually review how to calculate your donor retention rate manually this week. And it's actually a pretty good activity, even if you do have it. Really shows you your lists and lets you get to look at things a little differently. So I have a free download in the resource library on my website with a worksheet that can spell this out for you. So I'll link to that as well here after the video. But basically, let's just walk through and I'll show you what the math looks like. So let's spin over to a slide and take a look. So the first thing you need to do to calculate your donor retention rate is to pull a report from your database, or if you don't have a database, then manually get together a list from Excel sheets or whatever you're using, and you need all unique donors who gave 2 fiscal years ago. So if we're currently in fiscal year 19, then you'd be looking for your fiscal year 2017 donors. I said unique donors. What does that mean? That means that you only count each donor once. If they are a monthly donor, they give 12 times throughout the year, they only count as 1. So you just want number of donors per year. So how many unique donors did you have 2 fiscal years ago? That's step 1. Step 2. Now we're going to pull a report of all unique donors who gave 2 fiscal years ago and who gave again last fiscal year. So again, if it's currently fiscal 19, we want all unique donors who gave in fiscal 17 and again in fiscal 18. All right, so we're going to pull that. That's a little bit of querying. If you're doing it manually, that's a little bit of work, but it can be done. So what's that number of unique donors who gave both 2 fiscal years ago and last year? All right, now you've done the hard work and it's just simple math. So for our simple math, we're going to divide the second number we got, the number that gave in both years, by the first number, the ones that just gave 2 years ago. That gives us a number. We're going to multiply that by 100, and that is our donor retention rate in the form of a percentage. See, now that wasn't so bad, right? You can calculate your donor retention rate, and you need to. You need to benchmark where you are now so you can gauge if your future activities designed to improve donor retention are actually working. Because if they're not, why are you bothering wasting that time there? Let's adapt. Let's find something different. Let's find what works for your audience. So that's it, fundraisers. Calculate your rate, see where you're at, benchmark it, and we'll grow from there. That's it. We'll talk soon.